diving down in there. Good morning, YouTube. Happy New Year. I tried going onto Facebook several times, but it kept booting me for absolutely no reason. There's Talon. There's Lazarus. And Brisby was just behind me a few moments ago. Oh, the kids have busted out their brand new power toys. Little vehicles. Wow. They have the whole squiggle run here. Talon is... Hi, pretty. Hi, Charmaine. I'm glad you found us, because I was getting frustrated with Facebook. Talon's just gonna eat breakfast on me. Done? I'm being covered by squirrels. Whew, nice jump. And Lazarus is like, where are you going? What's happening? That was a mad dash. Ooh, there's a third. And this one is wondering, why are you guys letting that giant dude get so close to you? It's not good. Oh, good combat roll. Get in there. Get in there. Good girl. Good girl. Get in there. You're dirty. Huh? This is Lazarus here. Hi, you got me. Hi, Fiona. Happy Mittwoch. It's the extent of my German accent. What are you doing, Squiggly? Lazarus likes to get dirty. Right? Odd to hear me. And I'm not sure if I even said it right. It was as close as I've gotten to exercising my Deutsch since 1992. Okay. Well, I'm glad you could check in. Just bounce off me again when you need to. It's because sister's over here creating trouble. Oh, wow. Huh. Funny, when you touch the screen, there's messages, scrolling, texts and stuff. It's really amazing what you can find when you use the equipment. Oh, I was trying to get a mosquito. That's how upside down our weather is. Yes, it is going to be 85 today, and I'm chasing a mosquito away from my nose. They bounce like bunnies. Yeah, yesterday was really quiet for the squirrels.
What are you eating there? Popcorn? No, that's mushrooms.
Sorry, you see me jumping around all over here. I'm seriously chasing a mosquito. And it is after me. I have no idea what sort of mushrooms those are, but there are several variety that grow in here in our under the canopy, and I don't know if any of them are human consumable. I'd imagine some are, but they know what they're doing, so I don't worry it so much. I think, as I was saying before on Facebook, a couple of us posted up our calendars since the new year started. We got to get new Brisbee. Put them up on the wall finally. Ooh, what was that? Oh, there's somebody else. Somebody who was unaware of my presence. Hi. Well, since you're here, you may as well come get something to eat. I don't know who you are, and I've never... Wow, that's really super close. That's the closest any of the wilds have gotten to me. And there's Lazarus doing her typical gopher impression. I think my tongue is still asleep. And there's Talon. And I think Brisbee's overhead because I hear some sort of nut or shell cracking overhead, and there are little shards raining down on me. As I was saying a few moments ago, on Facebook I had mentioned that we all put up our calendars since it was the first, and to show off our Brisbee calendars, and I got a lot of messages saying, oh, I didn't know they were available, or I didn't get the opportunity for the holidays, whichever it was. If you were unable to, it's... Oh, what's happening back here? That's happening back here. Okay. That little whiny sound back there is a motor, one of those Barbie powered cars or something. I can't get this thing to shrink. There we go. Let's go play with Lazarus. But so if you do want a calendar, and I know there are some of us that we've tried to work out a way that we can do it, and I'm still working and considering things. But if you do want a calendar, there's one final print run that is going to be arriving next week. So if you do want a calendar, now is the time to get it, because after that I'm going to pull the template and start getting ready for 2020 projects or 2020 calendar. I know it sounds ridiculous to even say 2020, but not too long ago it was ridiculous to be saying 2019. I've dumped cable recently, and so I went to YouTube TV, which really does suffice. I mean, everything that we need is available on there, from MMA to Walking Dead to a lot of things are available without cable. And one of the things that came with YouTube TV is the Comet channel, COMET. And it is old, classic. I'm not sure where they're from. I mean, I recognize them, so I'd imagine that they're very American. But there are several old shows on there. It's sort of like My 27 here in Central Florida. They play old. You know, the things like Space 1999 was on yesterday. And I was laughing because they have us living on space stations and moon and all interplanetary, and I can't even get out of my neighborhood, and I'm 30 years past that show. But yeah, at the beginning of the year, it's interesting to look at all the things that people have projected are going to happen, whether it's been recently or it's really funny to go back to the late 60s, 70s, and maybe 80s, and when everyone's talking about the 1990s and the 2000s and 2020, I mean, even 2001 was a giant movie predicting things 30 years from when it was released. And we're not even there yet. I know Elon Musk is throwing everything he can out into space, including a Tesla. I'm sure a Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts aren't far behind. But that theme has come up quite a bit recently. I was talking to Fiona about her being a time traveler. Because when we were talking to her, she was in the future, and we hadn't gotten there yet. And it was just a neat little concept. Right? Can I take those flowers off you, or are you just wearing them to be pretty? You're already pretty without them. Oh, that mosquito is going to drain me. I'm unable to do it from here, but if there's anybody on that can share this link to Frisbee Tales or somewhere, I just want to make sure that everybody's available or aware that this is available, since I don't do a lot of YouTube. Oh, hi. Sneaky squirrel. So you're the super secret sneaky squirrel. Super secret sneaky squirrel. That's me. That's me. I'm beautiful. Talon in my pocket, Lazarus on my front. So beautiful. All right. I don't mind doing YouTube videos so much as I do. I like Facebook better because the menus are just easier to fire it up. You hit one button, it says live, it says hit it, and you're on. YouTube, there are many menus to go through, and none of them are super inconvenient. I mean, it's just basically me moaning. But when you're on a time schedule with squirrels, they show up, and you have a limited amount of time to catch what they're doing or your interaction, or just to spend time with them. Sometimes by the time you're done with all the menus, they're gone. Wanna play? Oh, did I get him? Son of a motherless goat. Mosquito and I are gonna be battling. Who are you? Do I know you? Can I help you? You too, Fiona. Enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you being here with us. Have fun. Have a great evening. I guess it's not quite evening out there yet. Lazarus is still fired up. Get it. Get it. That's right. Get in there. Silly squirrel girl. Silly squirrel girl. Hey. Bless you. I've got to figure out how to share things like this onto Facebook on the fly. Alright, there's plenty of stuff in there, silly boy. Silly boy. There's lots. It's just me, it's okay. Silly girl. Silly girl. Frisbee in front, Lazarus behind. Get it. Okay. She's showing some of the some of the play attributes that Brisby did. Maybe she'll take to the. No idea where she went. There she is. Boink. Playing in the dirt. Sorry, I'm kind of unstable. You want to rub your nose or not? I'm just going to stay in there. I guess y'all did raid me clean. You want to come with me? Yeah, I know you do. You want to come with me? Come on, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Oh, yeah. That tree's not so bad. Those are just large palm fronds that get splayed off as it gets older and the palms come out. This tree here, and I'm walking back to get some more nuts. This tree here worries me, and Brisby flippin' loves it, and it makes me bonkers because these are thorns. Look at that. That's a thorn. This is an old orange tree. This entire area was an orange grove way back in the before times. And there are very few, you can see all the little dots all over the ground of oranges. I ate one, I tried one last year, didn't particularly care for it. I think maybe this tree has passed its due date. But Brisby loves that tree to play in, and it drives me crazy because I can't get close enough to interact with him. And once or twice I've tried, and oh boy, a thorn to the eyeball is too close. I'm gonna go see if they want to play just one more time, and then my battery's fixing to die. And I had a power charger once, but you know what happens when you live with squirrels. So, I think it was this one. Lazarus tried to run off with the power charger once, and she dropped it on her way. It was a little too heavy for her. And it doesn't work anymore. So I have no more power charger for emergencies. I gotta get another one of those. Ha! Got it. Got mine. Oh, excellent, excellent. Charmaine, I apologize. These messages vanish on me, and I have no idea sometimes what's being said. And so yeah, that's awesome. As far as Canada, I will find out. Give me a province to test ship to. You know, Ottawa, Ontario, or Montreal, or wherever it is, and just like a mock area zip code type thing, and I'll get an idea of how long it takes to ship and how much. It should not be anything ridiculous like we've been talking about to send to non-connected countries. Here's somebody squawking over there. I did want to show you this real quick, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but you might be able to just see the outline. I've been telling everyone about these squirrel nests in our trees and how big they are, and that is a dray. That's a squirrel nest. That black... Oh, hello. That's my finger. That... where is it? Boy, do I look stupid. Anyway, that thing right there. That is a squirrel nest. There's several of them in many of the trees here, but they look like a dark, large volleyball or basketball or something stuffed into the trees. So if you're looking up and you see something like that in there, now you know what it is. Hi, Beauty. That little one there. Oh, they moved. That tree there was hosting the one, the squirrel who was going bonkers, chirping at everything. All right, I'm gonna get back inside and get on to a computer that I can read the text and check in with you. But that's a great idea. Shipping to Canada might be fantastic. So I will check into that, and I will check and see how many more orders we have, because I've got one into the printer for the calendars, but it hasn't been completed yet, so I think I can adjust numbers if anybody is interested in picking up a calendar. You have a bare wall and a new year. Bring the squirrel home. Bring Brisby home. Who are you out there? I can't tell from your behinds. All right, enjoy your Wednesday. We're halfway through the week already, and I will catch up with y'all next time. Thanks. Oh, there's a whole tribe of them across the street. Cool. Good new open field. That's cool. There's several of them running around. They just planted some new trees. Ron had redone his entire area over there, and they planted some new things in there that the squirrels are now discovering, which is awesome because they've lost so much area around here in the last couple of years that by putting new things into these environments really helps them out. Enjoy your day. We'll see you next time. Maybe Facebook will be nice. If not, we may stick to YouTube. See ya.